I'm just doing a little bit of D2. You know, shoot some aliens, use some space magic. I'm gonna see if I can get this crossbow sidearm that I haven't gotten yet. Before I start, I'll try to make sure I get the camera running. Let me get the chat pulled up so I could actually see if someone's saying anything. See if someone's... Da-da-da. Settings. Pop out chat. Hey, what's up? White Wolf. Doing the usual, trying to get my camera working before I get started. Trying to get all my pop-out chats working. Alright. Let's try to do this right. Alright. Alright. I think as long as I don't touch anything, should be working. Nope, didn't work. So I'm gonna hit save scene, see if that does it. Nope, that didn't do it either. So, permissions off, permissions on, webcam, boom. Still don't work. So the next thing is to refresh the whole screen, but that means I have to log back in to Streamlabs console. Click on a project. Disable. Add webcam. And bim, bap, bam. If anything, should be working. Sorry, it was working. And I just messed it up. Alright. Nope, didn't work. I swear I'm just gonna have to get an actual PC again. Or have some friends help me build one. Alright, that's good enough. It's black right now. It might appear in a little bit. Alright. Taking a lightsaber through a dungeon. I don't need to worry about the loot goblin, because I already got all the stuff I need for it. So I'm not going to chase him around.
It's like the Ahamkara here was feeding off the Taken, preying on their desire to fulfill a purpose. We understand what that's like.
They do like things that loop in on themselves. I thought only Riven dealt with the Taken.
Xivu and the Witness are indisposed. Many Taken are masterless. It's possible a strong will, like an Ahamkara, could have drawn them in.
Or maybe the Scorn wished them here.
Any Scorn making a wish probably doesn't realize they're doing it. At least let's hope not.
Nope. I'm not chasing around anything today. I've done it tons of times before, trying to chase him down and get all the little things I needed from them. Actually, I probably need to look to see exactly what I need to increase my chances of this drop that I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the, there's a sidearm crossbow that you could get from this dungeon. I don't know if you can get it from the encounter that I'm doing it though. I think it has to be the final boss. Ooh! Too close to those.
You know, you sit around enough campfires with Saladin, and you hear about castles like this. There was this warlord in the Dark Age named,
Don't start.
Naeem. She drank with a warlord who'd felled a shape-shifting beast. He led her to the beast's lair, a castle in snowy peaks. Inside was a skull that whispered promises. I always thought Saladin was just blowing smoke.
I knew
You
that was a
found your
trap.
people. Guardians do love their myths and stories.
I'm out of revives. I might need to restart this and take off limited revives since I'm going through this solo and I'm not really doing my super try hard, try to get everything done, try to do the most damage build. We'll see. If this is a trap and I get sent to orbit, then I'll adjust that. Oh, survived it. The sidearm, it's a void sidearm, and it does a lot of what's the word? Devour. So it like takes from their health and gives you health. Let me see if I could preview it real quick. Exotics, energy. I might not be able to see it because I haven't unlocked it yet. Oh, there it is. Buried bloodline. So, so yeah, it's pretty much just a sidearm, but it has that look of a crossbow. Multiple final blows grants weapons devour. Like I said, devour is what, like, it takes health from them and gives to you. And then double fire, tracking bolts. Landing bolts leeches health from targets. So I'd like to put it in like a overall, like, I'm say invincibility build, but like a constant healing build. So as long as I'm doing damage, I'm healing.
Uldren had history with the House of Kings. That's what led to the Scorn in the first place.
I'm familiar with your history, but the banners
Wait
here
for them
are
to finish
ancient.
talking.
Like from the Dark Age? You know that warlord? The skull promised her anything she wanted. She offered that promise to surrounding villages. For tribute, of course. Brokered their wishes and protected against consequences. Naeem's reputation spread until... Any guesses, Petra?
She drew attention from the House of Kings, who coveted this power.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of booby traps. So it's like a classic, like, Dungeons and Dragons dungeon, where there's booby traps, there's fake chests, you know, loot goblin, stuff like that. But this build here that I'm using, when I get final blows with freshly drawn weapons, it heals me, because I'm doing 2 sets from a Bushido armor. I just have it looking like a Mandalorian. And then I have 2 sets from Twofold Crown, which picking up an ammo brick heals me. So I normally stay at full health in this, but I don't do a lot of damage in this build, so it's more just for staying alive and killing a bunch of ads than it is like actual boss encounters. So, like I was saying before too, was like a lot of booby traps and stuff. Things like that. This is one of Bungie's best dungeons they've done. Well, you could tell this one's gonna fall. Oh. Oh. This is the final boss right now. He is immune. I should just run because it kicks me to orbit now. Yeah, I'm going to restart this without the revive limitation. Dun dun dun, pinnacle. Yeah. It's all good though. I kinda... Limited revives. Can I turn it off here? No revives, limited revives. So maybe I need to turn it down a notch. That's locked. Turn it down one more. Alright, so now it doesn't look like I have any of those limitations. I don't get as good drops, but I don't need any of the higher drops. I'm just trying to get the old weapons anyway. Right now I'm just putting on little bonuses. You could put on stuff for bonuses. I don't know how much Destiny 2 you play, but you could put on things for bonuses to help you out, but it lowers your score. My overall score, the highest I could get is a C. But you could turn on things to make it harder. Again, right now I'm just kinda playing, so I'm not really worried about all the bonuses right now. Yeah. Alright, let's try this again. It's a dry spell in the game, so I was telling one of my friends if he wants to get in and not have to worry about catching up with everything, now's probably the best time, just because there's really not a lot. There's really not a lot to like. I'll say there's a lot to do, but there's not a lot of new stuff to do. There's a few things I still haven't finished, as far as a few things I still haven't finished as far as like this last Star Wars expansion goes, but I just haven't. It wouldn't be good really for stream because a lot of it I have to just try to look up and find out, you know, where to go when I'm looking for things, because I have to like unlock things for the sword. Sorry. For my lightsaber. And I don't think me pausing a YouTube video in the background, hold on, jeez, and trying to like figure out where to go would be the best entertainment for everyone to watch. Oh! That's what I get for trying to rush through and not pay attention. It's always fun when you bring people through this. There's this one and there's a pirate themed one that has a lot of booby traps too. And it's always, those two are always fun because you end up knowing where a lot of the booby traps are, remembering. You just have them go first and get hit by them. That's the one that got me last time. Got him too. Gotta watch out for those on the floor. Oh, this one. This one's good because this thing kind of hides it. Almost out of here. Yeah. I thought this is where I needed to go. What's that? Yeah. As much as I want to fight that guy, the invincible guy's just gonna kill me. Right. I think he's gone. Get in there.
Wait. Guardian. The knights you fought are marked. Something we did with the Barons.
Crow, you aren't responsible for this. These Scorn didn't come from the reef.
I'm not seeing things. It's a signature in the dark ether.
Fikrul has been missing from the shore for some time. You can let this go.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Don't really have the gear to go through this boss battle fast, so I'm just gonna take my time with it. Great, Unstoppables. Did not know. Had to deal with them. Should be another one somewhere. majority of them down. Not enough time. Oh well. That one down. Yeah, it's fun. It's just a lot to juggle when you're going by yourself. Before you could do damage to this guy, you have to light the four, well, totems is the right words, but the 4 fire pillars. And to do that, you gotta withstand the bitter and cold and kill this guy and stand in the portals here. You kind of pay attention now. You should be able to kind of see what's going on. We just kill him first. Alright, so I kill this eye here. Spawns this guy. Or do I have another eye I missed? Oh no, there. So spawns him. And then he drops this thing. But then also at the very top, as you can see, I have bitter and cold. I can't let it get to 10 or I'll freeze. And then these are what gives me my little fire things. Whew, I was at 9. The more of those totems you stand into. Yeah, no, this part's serious. Solo. I mean, like I said, unless you have everything ready for your builds and all that stuff. Me, I'm kind of just casually going through it. But still a lot of enemies, still a lot of things to kind of juggle while you're trying to survive. And then when you're doing solo, you know, you got no one to revive you, so if you die, you gotta restart from the beginning of the fight. Yeah, that was real close. But luckily, only got one more. So I don't have to go super crazy and wait to try to get 2. So I'll try to kill him right away if I can. See, these fires are what warms me up. while we're fighting like the blizzard type thing. Now, before I get started, I try to bring down some of these enemies some. Oof. Get these snipers down. I think I'm good enough. So once I drop this last fire in, it starts I can do damage to the boss. I just have to stay in these circles. And of course stay alive too. Then I move to the next one. Let's repeat. You can see though, I am barely doing any damage to him. That was weak. I barely did anything to him. Alright, Wolf, I'll see you later. Actually, no, this is not one of the hardest levels. It's near the hardest difficulty. It's not quite the hardest difficulty. Shit, blocking it. Ooh, almost got knocked off the map. But, it's near like the hardest difficulty of the game. Not quite there, because you could turn on a lot of stuff to make it harder. But other than being a shooter, you do really have to spec yourself out if you want to do more damage. You gotta kind of figure out what's the best thing to do damage to the boss. Like, he has a crit spot, so I really shouldn't be using the sword. And the heavy machine I'm using, the heavy machine gun that I'm using is honestly this right here. really for ads. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Ugh. Whew. Almost froze to death. Two flames. I gotta find out how to get more damage in, or I'll be on this one boss for like an hour. Did I get these two? Alright, I got both of them. He's staying to fire for now. By the way, Torian, man, if you ever want to get back into Destiny, down to play with you. Definitely, need more people in this game. these guys over here still. Oh, dang. Cool down, cool down, cool down. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, dead. Yeah, see, I'm not doing any damage. I got him down not even a quarter. I might just try to do something else a little less juggly as far as stuff that I need to do just to get the damage phase. The best when they're both right here because you can get two at the same time. Plenty of time. Might be able to get one more. No, I don't have enough time. Damn, he only dropped one. Oh well. I don't think I have time to get another one. Try. Oh, just one. Am I in the wrong spot? I am. Yeah, if it's been a while, you'll probably have a ton of updates. There's a lot of stuff you could do too without having to pay for the new Star Wars expansion. But yeah, if I don't do better damage this one, I might just quit out and just do some of that stuff. Go for this later when I actually want to do a full build for it. Who was, what class did you play when you were playing? Oh, this was dumb. I did not prepare before doing this damage base. I mean, that was okay damage. Oh. Damn. I got knocked off the edge. Anthem. Anthem was a game that could have been so much more. They needed to keep on supporting it and actually update it, and they gave up on it. Well, EA gave up on it. Yeah, they're both like looter shooters where you get gear and stuff like that. Anthem just had that awesome, that awesome flying ability. You know, you're pretty much in the Iron Man suit. They shut it down completely. 1 second, guys. Mm, 1 second. Someone wanted a link to my stream. I just gotta pull it up real quick and send it to them. Alright. I'll come back and do this later. Yeah, no, I really wish there's a way that someone could come buy Anthem, revive it, you know, reboot it even. The problem was when I was playing it, it was kind of like Destiny when it first came out. There really wasn't a lot to do. On top of not having a lot to do, it was like the gear and stuff you got wasn't very. It didn't give you like like, oh, I have to go out and get this weapon or get this gear or armor or whatever, you know. It just needed a lot more. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to invade somebody's game. And hopefully get some kills and get some loot. I don't do this too much because I really don't need any of the loot they drop. There's still a few things that I haven't got yet, but the drop rates aren't. I don't know. I haven't got any good drops of them. I tried to get my brother into Destiny. He played it for like a day, and then actually I don't even know if he's even playing any games right now. Probably not. I want to appreciate everybody's support. I don't see it on my stream, but apparently I got some bits just now, so
You're here.
um,
I need your
I'll figure out
specialized
what to
skill
do with
set
those after the
as a
stream.
Guardian Hunter.
But thank you. You know what? I'll just go with what I got. What? Didn't even see him. Ah, I should have killed him. Stressful.
No mercy, renegade. No mercy, renegade. Good.
Got him.
Good. Guardian, anytime you want to work, just come to me.
Let's get another evasion. All right. Welcome back, Wolf. I unfortunately had to quit out on that dungeon boss. I was 3 or 4 damage phases in, and I didn't even get him to a quarter, or I might have just got him to a quarter. So I would have been playing for like another hour or so just to beat him, and he wasn't even the final boss. So, oh, my camera's working. Nice. That's weird. I didn't even know it was working. But I gotta get my controller on charge. But yeah, so I just decided to do some of the Star Wars content on here. Yeah, no, it's something that, like, if I switch subclasses and my heavy weapon and stuff like that, you know, then I probably could have got it done in maybe 3 or 4 phases. But that shit was just a lot of extra work at that point in time. Sorry, I was just blankly looking at the screen. I was seeing if any, because I'm multi-streaming, so I was seeing if I had any comments on any of the other avenues that I'm streaming on. There's none though. It's all here.
Think you're a real killer? A real renegade? Prove it.
This right here gives me my super. This here tracks down enemies, but you also, as a invader, it lets you know kind of in the vicinity where they are. So they changed all that now. The highest your power could get now is 550. So when you jump back in, you're going to be at 10. I missed them.
One light down. Yes, well done. More.
I feel bad because he is struggling.
One light down. Zero sum. You win it all.
Yeah, so yeah, now the highest is 550. I don't think I got anything I really need. Ooh, no, don't need it. Guess I'm getting material though. You know, all I did to get my camera working too was I just hit refresh on my screen. Didn't do anything else. I mean, if you jump back on, don't worry about starting at 10. Most of the content that you play drops minimum 300. Like I said, 550 is the highest, so you'll at least be back to like
If you see
the
it,
300s in
destroy
a day.
it. Simple enough for a Guardian, isn't it?
Oh, thank you for the subscription. I didn't even know I could do those yet.
Bring Spider something shiny.
I gotta see what that's about. That's from Streamlabs? Huh.
Much work to do, friend. Little time.
Who's Hun the Hunter?
Being invaded. I don't see from where.
Knock, knock. Anybody home? Oh, how embarrassing. For them, I mean.
Ah, dang it. You got me. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for that. Like, I haven't been keeping track of all my other channels, so I'm glad it popped up where I could actually see it. I definitely need more on all of them, but get this guy real quick. I'm kind of glad that you're not limited to just one, that you could actually, you know, branch out and stream and make content on different platforms. The TikTok's going to be the hardest because I haven't. You're supposed to be able to bypass the 1,000 follower thing if you make it a business account, but there's, I guess, there's something else to
what's
it.
on our contract. Track and eliminate, Guardian.
Finally, I'm getting Nora off my back.
Oh, she's not that bad once you actually spend time with her.
I think I'm good on that front.
She's especially nicer when you don't run away.
That ship already left the station.
Keep your enemies away from that cache. I've never met a problem I couldn't solve with a lot of arc energy. Like a lot of arc energy. Mind if I skim a little off the top?
Alright, let's get back to business. Oh. In this mode, your shields, you have to actually pick up stuff to heal. So, as you can tell. What do I need to do? Oh god.
Hostile tracker is back online.
Alright. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. Sure, it's kind of tough for y'all to see what's going on.
impressive hunting.
Alright, let me go back and start helping them out. Can I not get over that? Yeah, I can. Look at the... Ah, dang it.
Nice work, Guardian. You've taken out a critical element of their supply chain.
You've sown destruction and chaos today. Now, get out so you can do it again.
I don't think I have the key.
Well done. Pickup's on its way.
I can check to see real quick, but I don't think I do. Nope. Gotta go all the way around to them.
survived. Yeah, those metal seats are hell on bipedal buoys. Good luck.
Alright, let me get out of here.
Wonderful. You are an artist in this business.
I got some people watching me, guys. Is there anything else y'all would want me to play, or anything else in this game you want to see? I've been thinking about the new Forza Horizon that's in Japan. Jumping on that, but I would have to download it first, so I won't be able to play it right away.